Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Aramco Team Series 2021 Pro-Am. This is match number 33. Please welcome to the tee, Steph Kyriakou.
So, European Tour debut.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous. It's the highest level I've played at, but
Yeah.
my whole golf game sort of suits this style of golf course, and I've always felt myself as a tour player, but not playing on tour.
Now, the fairways look a little tight, especially around the greens.
Should suit me. Yeah, good driver of the ball generally, good short game, good putter, good iron player, good wedge player, good at pitching, good putting. I can't see why I can't be successful around here.
Setting up a good week for you then, really.
Yeah, obviously going to make the cut. That'll be my first aim. Once I've done that, I'll look to win the tournament.
Love the chat. Wow, that was someone who was extremely confident standing on the first tee.
No.
What reality though? What was it though? Were you actually that confident?
No, of course not. I was
No?
just messing around, weren't we? Just had a bit of a laugh. You told me to talk, and that's what I'm good at.
Right, par 5, 490 off the back tee for the ladies. Big dog leg right to left.
Tight driving hole.
It is, isn't it?
Need to find the right side of the fairway.
Yeah. Steph hit a pretty good shot down there, just up the right hand side. I don't think she was overly happy with it.
No.
Now I am twitchy here. Like I'm a little bit nervous.
It's a decent strike there, wasn't it?
A bit squeezy out to the right hand side over the
Next on the
bunkers,
tee,
which you
left
can
the
see
ball.
down there. Oh, here he is.
I was
man.
hoping just not to hit that massive block that I sometimes bring in.
To be fair, it was probably 3-wood for both of us.
Yeah, we didn't know what was down there, did we?
No,
Let's
we
be
didn't
honest.
know. Ooh,
Bit left.
Little, was that Toey?
That toey and
Was
left.
it Toey just turning over a bit? And this is Laura's first
Much better.
game back for pretty much about 6 years.
Yeah.
So she was saying in the van on the way out that she was a little nervous.
Yeah. Well, she's played at this stage before.
Yeah, she has. It was really nice actually. She let her hit. She started it just down the left-hand side, and then it moved down to the middle of the fairway. Perfect shot, really. But she actually bumped into a few of her mates on the putting green.
Yeah.
She was chatting with from time to time. Right, 3-wood for Steph. She's got it to the dog leg, and then for someone with her power, she should be able to get it, pretty much get it there or thereabouts. We'll talk about a funny little step.
It's a little bit short, wasn't it?
Just
Came
short.
up sort of 30 yards short.
Bernie's found the trees on the first.
You're quite right, Jordan. I'm in the trees on the first.
So a little back foot punch out.
Just chipped it back into play.
Yeah, not an easy punch out. You clip the trees. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, Laura, 3-wood. Just a little bit further up where Steph
220s,
was.
yeah?
Was it 220? Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful swing. Good strike.
Yeah. Started off so well, hasn't she?
Oh, Jordan.
Middle of the
There
green.
you go.
Chasing up.
Just short of the green, bouncing on now.
Nice.
Front portion of the
Oh,
green.
I spotted a little Mackenzie in there.
There's you, just on the right hand side of the
So this
fairway.
is a 5-wood. I had probably about the same, 220, 215 to 220. I've pitched that right on the slope, and then it sort of fell down. You didn't see it end, but it fell down into the bottom right trap there.
I had
what
160
have you got
here.
here then?
I had
So this is your
9
punch out?
iron, but I was a little bit pumped and a little
Really?
bit, quite a lot of adrenaline. Struck it well, just
Bit pushy.
a bit pushy and a bit long.
I'll see you down in the
Flew.
trap, mate.
Yeah.
3 shots in, Bernie.
Yeah,
How are we?
very nervous.
Still nervous?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You sounded so confident on the putting green, Bernie.
I know.
Right, Steph, just a little pitch up the green.
So with her favourite 58-degree wedge.
Is it?
It's her favourite club in the bag, yeah.
Is that right? Oh, nice,
Beautifully
man.
played.
Just on the bottom of that level there, then checked it into the Mackenzie there. Nice.
Bunker's very wet this there, if I remember, with a lot of rain,
We had
isn't
so much rain the night before.
we? Yeah. So your third shot now, up and down for birdie.
Yeah.
Oh, beautifully played.
I honestly thought it was going to pop out a bit quicker than that.
Yeah. Just trying to get Steph out of the way before I
just back.
ended a tour player's career.
Not your most. Your bunker plays you all right though, isn't it?
Yeah, generally I'm a reasonable
That's a
bunker
great
player.
shot. Great shot, Bernie.
Save the par.
So you can have that. Pick that up.
So Laura now up the Mackenzie.
Yeah. So this is the area of her game where, if you talked to her about her life on tour, probably the area of her game that she struggled with the most was actually probably her pace control. This length of putt, she's got this for birdie. This length of putt is...
it's a Scotty Cameron, if anyone's wondering.
That is a Scotty. That's a My Girl. It's a special edition My Girl I got for her.
This for birdie and 3 points.
Nice.
Just stayed there.
Not a bad start, is it?
No.
She's come out of retirement.
She's back.
But yeah, that's the area of her game that probably she struggled with the most early on in her career. Was the long distance putting, but short putts she's really pretty tidy up.
Yeah.
Right, this is interesting. This, so I haven't putted with a flag out for so long.
No.
And there's also a small little cup inside the cup, so I wasn't overly confident on this putt, and I'm aiming way right, and I just
hit it exactly where you're aiming.
Yeah. So I'm blaming that I've shoved it, but
so this now for us to be 2 under par and 6 points.
yeah, tidy start.
She's got a yes putter there, Steph has. An old favourite.
It is an old trusty, that one. It's a Cali, I think, but it's the old special edition one that they had, which is a white version.
The second hole, 163 yards.
I think it was playing about
Par 3.
158, I think I remember. She's got a 6 iron here, because I was always about 2 club difference. She's 2 clubs more in the irons. Good looking shot.
Just drew a little bit onto the left side of the green.
You'll see it when we get up there, but this green is so undulating. Remember the slopes?
Yeah.
Where she's got there. Yeah, 158. You've got 8 iron.
What have you got?
I've got 8 as well. 158.
I'm going with 8.
Downwind.
Slightly healthy. Yeah, it's warming up now, isn't it?
I didn't feel at this point that I was kind of in between 9 and 8 because of the wind. But I went with what you said, Bernie. I went with the 8.
My fault.
No. I think it's great looking hole.
Yeah.
I love the start of this golf course where you go in between the wind, in between the trees.
And then it opens up after the first
yeah,
few,
it does,
doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like almost like 2 different types of. So started that on the flag.
Just drawing it left
just
of it.
drew
That's good.
Slightly left.
Just longer pin height.
Yeah, it was a good shot that.
It's a big 9 for you, I think.
I didn't get there with it.
What are you going with then? Soft 8?
I think I hit soft 8.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
soft
sure
8.
I did.
Nice smoothie little choppy one into just hold it up.
So you're always
was
you're always like half a club longer than me with irons. I always get.
I was just mindful that you guys had gone slightly left, so I just sort of
aiming a bit.
was
more
aiming a bit
'cause
more right.
They were all moving. Right
yeah,
to
the
left,
wind
weren't
was
they?
moving them a little bit, so
Yeah.
I just
Oh, that's on it.
Great looking shot. This.
Be good. Be
coming
good,
back a
that's
little
good.
bit now.
Yes, Bernie.
That actually fell down by Laura's head there. It's just to the right hand side by that tree line. Right, Laura's shot is probably about. Well, she's quite a way up here, so I think she's got about an 8 iron as well. She's got about 130, 135. Oh, not her best. Don't think we'll be. No, didn't
Not
film
the
that. Didn't film that.
So Steph now for her
Massive slope here.
birdie. She just literally got a little slope right in front of her.
Yeah, then she's going to go up
the
now, and then it flattens out, moving now from Oh, massive lip out.
Great.
Can't really explain it, how quick these greens are. You
No.
can't get your head around. There's a bit of slope certainly on this green,
Look
but
at
I've
me, look at
barely
that.
touched that down that
Great
hill.
roll.
Or maybe I thought it went in second time.
Still missed. So 2 pars for you and Steph. 4 points.
Cool, your hair's looking a bit tight there, Benny.
I'd had it cut the day before,
You've
so
given
the-
that a full trimmage.
The lid got cut especially for this
yeah.
little occasion.
Cool, he's got right down there, hasn't he? Got to say, an analysis of your putting in recent vlogs has been
Better?
tidy.
I've changed my style and my setup, and
Less jabby and more of a let the club go, you know?
I actually misread that because I thought it was from the right, but it actually
Yeah.
broke a little bit left to right.
Third hole, par 4, 385.
Strong hole, it dog legs round to the right hand side, so you
Yeah.
hit it to the corner, cut as much off as you dare, and then
Yeah.
sort of wedge in. But
Again, another great driving hole. I love teeing off on holes where you've got to shape the trees, kind of shape it for you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It gives me a real. You can see it down there now. It funnels down.
oh, hello.
Yeah, I jumped in front of the camera there, didn't I?
Steph with driver again. I think the run out was about 260, wasn't it?
solid part of her game, the old driver.
Yeah.
I was there's a few areas of her game that I was just like really impressed with.
There was no shape to it. Everything was
Pretty straight, like a bit like
straight.
Paul.
Yeah.
Very similar to Paul's flight, isn't it? Where it just doesn't really move a lot. Whereas me and you, we get a bit more, probably a bit more shape. Just shows how little face rotation they've got through the ball with certainly their longer stuff.
How do you carry it?
This is you flirting here?
No,
badly?
it's not flirting.
Yeah, flirting.
well,
I've
maybe
heard you're flirting before, and that
It's
was
not good.
flirting.
That's it's not flirting. Jen, look at you chuckling there. Huh? Like you're saying, shut up, man.
Good job, you're
but actually, all I'm trying to
flirting.
all I was trying to work out is meters and yards. I got a bit
Yeah.
confused with meters and yards, but she works in meters, we work in yards.
You hit it too well.
I
Didn't
did
you?
it. It wasn't driver for me, really.
No, you
DH.
through the fairway.
I did absolutely nut it.
It's hard when you don't know where you're going or what, you know.
Well, it's hard to gauge because obviously we didn't know Steph's game.
No.
Normally I can get, like, if you were hitting in front of me or Paul's hitting
Yeah.
in front or Will, I can gauge where you guys are hitting it to.
My tee shot was helped by the fact that I'd seen you go through the fairway, so I used more shape to limit distance.
Yeah.
Just sort of hit a little fade. This was probably my best tee shot of the day, actually.
Yeah, that was nice.
Teed it left hand side and then just faded it.
So using a slightly different camera for shot traces in this one, because obviously it was kind of a rush around in some ways.
So Laura's done the same
Trying to
sort
get
of thing
as
here.
much shot traces as we can down there.
Laura
Laura just a little bit further up.
fairway wood.
She's got 3 wood, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So one of the things that you'll see, great looking hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the thing with what's happened with Laura since she's come back doing a little bit of golf and hitting a few shots, she gets the odd one left, and it's just where her lower half just completely stalls, and then the hands just flip over for her. So I think this is just a punch out here. She's come behind the tree. Jordan's got a bit lost there, hasn't he? Just a punch out, back in play. Just held off. Just see how she held that off just to keep the loft off the club there. And it's headed over towards those.
You settled down.
Bit too close.
No.
Oh yeah.
So Steph foot to hit in first from the middle, right in the middle of the fairway.
I think she had about an 8 iron in around there. But
It's quite deceptive because the hole was,
Benny.
Got 139.
there was quite a lot of dead ground between the
139's
bunker
just a
and the
nice smooth
pin,
9 for you, Benny.
and it was also slightly
Yeah.
into the wind.
Nice smooth. What you got? 9-9. Yeah, good 9.
139.
Yeah,
Didn't
just
hit
a
that
nice
club
one.
here.
You know what, that must
No.
have been, there was quite a bit of wind into then.
Yeah.
Hit a really good shot there, didn't you?
It was as good as I could hit
I thought you'd, yeah, I thought that was a good, I clapped that, that was a good shot that. Right, I'm in pickle here, so I've gone through the fairway, I'm in the semi-rough, which is basically rough, but I got under trees. So I've got to keep it under the trees, and I know that I cannot stop this ball.
2.5 holes in. It's got the first tee nerves. Like, and it's silly, but you shouldn't feel it, should you? But there was definitely, because I haven't competed for such a long time, the nerves were definitely there, you know. But a couple of decent shots settles you in quite nicely.
It's true, isn't it?
Oh,
you
yeah,
only need a
certainly.
couple of shots.
On the first.
Bernie was struggling a little bit on the first there. But again, a couple of nice tee shots he's hit now.
He's back,
He's hit
isn't
a
he?
lovely shot into there, lovely shot into par 3 second. I think he's settled down a little bit now.
It's getting that
Had you?
competitive spirit. Yeah. I'm feeling okay now.
So it's got quite noisy. They were out sort of.
They were playing the course for the comp
Yeah.
the next day, weren't they?
A lot of greenkeepers around us at this stage with mowers and blowers and things. Good little pitch out there. Good to get some stop out of that. Right, this is another area of her game which I'm like
She's world
properly
class.
impressed with, and something
Yeah.
that will, if she can keep her pitching and short game as good as this. It's just
The control of the ball. When she played those pitch shots, so I thought the ball was going to run on it. It just had
dug in.
so much.
He's on a.
right. I've got
much
to
stop.
talk you through this shot. Downhill lie, coming from a down point to an
Mackenzie.
up point, so I've got no real control of spin. Landing
This
on the
is world
shelf,
class.
and then I got to stall it to then run it down towards the flat. I mean, I can't. You couldn't have played that any
I
better.
honestly think you could stand there all day and not play that any
No.
better.
Just such a good shot. from
Elected
there.
to take the putter here.
Yeah. Attacking spirit. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that early on. You know, everyone's there surrounding it.
Thought the fringe would slow the ball down slightly. It didn't. It's just
Slightly
rolled
uphill
through
again.
it.
It just shows how quick those wings were, doesn't it?
They were as good as I'd putted on, as you'd expect from a ladies' European Tour venue.
Big swing. She's at the bottom of this slope here now, so this should be a little bit of a swing off. Well, she's reading a bit of a swing off.
Laura
the left.
for par. A good putt there.
Yeah, just
pace killed it, didn't it?
Yeah, smashed it through the grade.
And this
So I got this for par.
This is for you the best up and down ever, I think.
Well, one of them, Bernie, yeah. Up the hill.
Yep. Good par.
Oh, that took a bit of relief off you, didn't it?
Steph for her par, just tidying up.
Yeah. Again, solid, isn't
Easy,
she?
just like that, Bernie. Just like that.
You were quite happy though, weren't you?
Yeah, you picked that up. Great four, Bernie. Great four.
I should have missed it.
No, you shouldn't have. Well, to win a prize. So 441. This was a good
tough hole. This again, great tee shot hole. Just down. She started that pretty much straight down the middle, maybe just the left half. She's looking because she didn't want it to catch the trees, but it's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, straight in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
Up on the corner.
This is a strong hole. This one. Strong par 4. That was actually par 5.
No, it's a par. I think we were playing it as a par 4, so this tee is I think slightly up. Yeah, it's a par 4 we're playing it. So the tee shot is actually probably the 477.
Yeah.
So it's a long hole for.
Yeah, good drive here.
Yeah, started down the middle and then just tried to draw it around the corner.
This doesn't really set up for me, this hole at all.
So just past
Can't move my driver deliberately right to left.
No, you're more of a left to right,
yeah.
aren't you?
And it just did. In hindsight, wrong club choice.
The tees are better than our greens, aren't they?
The thing with it though, it's that format where you got two players in play, and you're quite happy to.
She was par and everything, wasn't she?
Position. Yeah, we're at forward tier, so 440. I think that's Simon was saying there. So you started it over the left edge of the trees, and it just didn't cut, did it?
I struck it, but it had no shape on it. It was quite thick down there, to be fair.
I don't know how much you can cut off.
Not that much.
All right.
We'll find out.
Settling in nicely.
Getting there, thank you.
Getting there. What you got? 3 wood.
Not interested in talking.
No. Concentration, that's what proper players do.
That's what they do, isn't it?
Up the middle, let it move on
Laura's
the wind,
playing off the slightly forward tees. Me, Dan and Steph were all playing off the same tees.
Yeah.
Ladies were allowed to play off their own tee, but it was only another tee up. It wasn't like it was a massive difference, no.
She got fairway there.
Fairway wood, yeah.
Just to the
she
corner.
could run through the fairway if she's not careful, so it was...
Nice.
Yeah, I think that was a good
I think
shot.
if Laura had been playing a little bit more and been practicing and competing, then she would have come back off our tees. But
I think so, yeah. And it's more sociable off the back, isn't it? Like when you're all off the same tees.
That's talent.
Laura's just not used to cameras in her face. Like
no.
That's a bit of an art, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Got to get used to that.
Steph's got her dad caddying for her Nick there.
Oh, yeah, it is a dad.
So her dad, he follows her around and looks after her, and he's on the bag for her every single week at the moment.
So you hunting around in the trees in the long rough at the back there?
I think I did all Laura's played. She's a good shot in there.
So we were trying to get as many cameras into the right position as we could with 4 of us trying to keep up the pace of play. It's hard. So Laura, I think, hit a hybrid in there. She probably had a best part of about, probably close to 200 yards, I would think, from where she was. Maybe 190.
Steph with her second shot in here now.
I think this is her 4-iron.
Yeah. It sounded different to when she hit other iron. Very hollow sound, isn't it, with that club? Another great shot, just left of the flag.
Very nice.
Couldn't miss it right, so sensible. Oh, here we are.
Here's the Bernie.
You don't want to be in that.
How thick was that?
Yeah, thick. It was. I don't think I found it the second. I found the ball first of all, and then I had a hack.
So
I
you've had it hit.
I moved it 10 yards.
Yeah, we've not got that.
And then I lost it. I just couldn't find it now.
I think I've got 176 in here. I pulled out. I think I pulled out 6-iron. Yeah, it was a 6-iron. I'm trying to move it left to right. So start it up the left and let it move back. Because the pin is tucked on the right side and there's lots of green on the left.
Just help finish again.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
Just a little. That's actually, you'll see when you get up, but it's a little long. Yeah. Oh.
I would help look, Bernie, but this is way more entertaining.
What, me looking for the ball?
Yeah, correct.
Poor Steph.
I'm having flashbacks to that little Ashbury par 3 course we played.
It's quite thick in there. You don't want to be in there.
No?
No, just having a look what it was like, just to see really. Yeah, definitely stay out of that.
I like that.
Bit of course information for everybody. I
Yeah,
like that,
just helping Steph out there, doing my bit for her in the tournament.
Again, you can kind of see on here where the Jordan mentioned there about the slope, but again you can see it.
Steph is on
See the sloping on this green. It's a massive green, this one.
Yeah.
Big green. Steph eyeing it up. This should be moving a little bit off of her left-hand side.
That putter she's using there was really battered. It was meant to be, it was a white-headed Cali, but she'd had it for so many years and she put so well that she was reluctant to change.
Yeah, you understand that, don't you? When you find something you like,
100%.
stick with it.
She rolled it beautifully with it as well. Her pace control was
Very good,
it's class. Just tapping in now for her par.
Yeah, done. Laura, now this is slippery, so you can see the slope probably about 3/4 of the way down there. She's really hitting it. So she's aiming way out to the left-hand side, and it's going to catch the slope about 3/4 of the way, and then drift it down towards the hole.
This is proper rapid, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's gone. That is actually, I thought it was going to go a lot further than it did in the end. I think there's a small rise as it goes back down through. Right, this one, I've got this moving a little bit off the right hand side, so aiming out towards.
You hardly touched that again.
I barely touched it, yeah.
Yeah, good pace.
It's just a hole that if you can get your pars and run away, it's happy days, isn't it?
Yeah.
In.
Nice four, two good fours there.
Two good fours, so we're still a couple under par. Fifth hole, par 3, 159. Good hole this. Good hole this. Oh, she's
having a chop.
Having a work. Just working on low point.
Oh, making her dad a little bit of work.
Sorting that out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got. Did you give him a little scrubber?
I might have done, yeah.
Is that a little talkie scrubber?
That talkie scrubber now is on tour. If anyone's wondering.
Nice, birdie.
It's got there before we did.
Centurion Club, great golf course. So we're sort of, you can see now that we're going to start working our way out of the trees a little bit.
I think this is the last hole that's sort of tree lined, isn't it?
She's at 6-iron in here. Caught it a little bit clean up the right hand side, but it's still a decent shot.
Again, there was runoffs here around this green, so bunkers, surrounded by bunkers and then runoff.
Yeah.
You could get a relatively short hole, but there's quite a bit of trouble surrounding if you do miss the green.
Yeah, there is.
What were you hitting down? 8?
8.
Just checking.
Double check. In fact, sometimes I look down at a club and I think, is that right? Is that the club that I've put? It looked more like a 9-iron to me.
That might be a bit nerves more than anything. You don't want to make any silly mistakes.
I did strike this.
Had a bit of action on it, if I remember.
Yeah, it's right on line of the flag.
Yeah.
I could see it was short though.
It was a massive green.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I caught it a bit. I did strike it, but it was just a little bit low in the face, which probably stalled it a little bit.
I think I could probably have done with one more club if I was going to get back to the pin.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the greens were so receptive, you almost get a bit of negative distance after it landed, wouldn't you? Because of the spin back. I think I was going in with 8 as well. Just held the finish slightly.
Great. Again, another really good looking shot. Good swing as well. There's both of us dancing around each other.
Just coming forward, 130. Laura's going to 9-iron. Just right at the flag, let the wind just hold it there, yeah?
Laura's got about a 9-iron here. And she just caught it a little bit heavy, I think. Which was a shame. Just a little bit heavy, a little bit right. Yeah, she was struggling to manage the face quite a bit during this round, so a little pitch up.
New wedge coming out. 60, what you got?
50 or 54?
54 you want. A bit of green to work with. I think you get it on just sort of a couple of paces on. I think it releases down out of that lie. It's a bit thick. Sat down a little bit. Go a bit.
was expecting that out of the rough to just roll out a bit more, but just being again a bit wet, landing it on a bit of a soggier spot on the green, it's just killed it a bit.
Look at the rough behind, look at the rough.
Yeah, great definition, isn't it? Love that.
Just up the hill.
So Laura's having her putt first for her par.
So she's going first, just to give us a bit of an idea, because Bernie, you can see Bernie scouting around behind her there.
How quick these greens are.
Totally agree, Jordan.
I would imagine they're running.
You can see Bernie running in there to have a little look. So he's just
big swing on that.
Big swing, yeah, massive swing. And again, you catch the wrong side of the slope, and it will just
exaggerates the break.
But Bernie was just having a good look there to see.
Yeah. And did I actually get a good read off Laura's?
Well, we'll see, Bernie, won't we?
Yeah. And you also gave me a nice little.
What am I up to there? What am I
telling me where you give me the line.
Are we chatting about that, or are we chatting about what we're doing on the way back?
Probably a bit of both, I think. Here we go. As soon as I hit this, I knew it was good. I like the pace. The line's good. Oh no!
All day.
Oh no!
All day.
Not a two.
Welcome to the game, Bernie.
Clap
nice.
Oh my word.
Look at that. You don't do claps very well, do you? Look at you.
Oh, I'm embarrassed.
You're a bit embarrassed. Is that what that is? That's a great part, that. So that moves us to 3 under par. And I have no idea what wins these events.
No.
Like you're just plodding along. You have no
just
idea.
Enjoying your day, aren't you? It's
exactly.
a bonus if you win something, I think.
So again, I've got the read off you there, and I think
it's a good part.
I just must have given it a bit more, you know. But it was a perfect read off you.
Oh, there you go.
Straddling. So I'm just tapping in for my 3. So that now gives Steph a free putt for her 2 as well.
Do you know Steph's ranked 107th in the world at the moment?
Is she? What, in putting?
No, in
world ranking.
World ranking's 107, but improving every year. She'll be in the top 100 in the next couple of weeks.
Right, 6th hole, our final hole for this part. This is a tough hole, par 5, 500 yards.
Wind had got
slightly
up now as well.
Uphill as well.
Longest drive on this hole, Dan.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think there is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, that.
Good looking shot straight down the middle of the fairway. Well, more up the left edge of the left half of the fairway.
Straight into the wind.
So I'm not comfortable here. It's out of bounds trouble down the right hand side.
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
And you'll generally find when I get into a little bit of a sticky situation like this, I go a bit lower.
Look at the wind behind, look at the trees.
Yeah, it's buffing about, so...
There you go, you're past the longest drive.
Oh, well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see when we get up.
I reckon you might have won the longest drive,
I think so.
Right, stepping up. Stretching it out. That's it.
Fresh off your
birdie, I was
bomber, yeah?
You guys were, aren't you?
Yeah, we're good. You go for it.
Cool, you did as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I jumped out that one.
Hugging the right side, that Bernie.
It was right, and it was never coming back.
Nope.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again?
Never, no, gone.
Gone. Again, look at the hole. It's a great looking hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
Solid par 5.
You basically missed the fairway round, you lose your ball.
Yeah, done, didn't you?
Yeah.
Started it down the middle and then it's just got it on the wind and it's just cutting back to that right hand side there. It's probably going to fall in line with the marker in the distance.
So Steph second, so just laying this one up. There was a big bunker up there, wasn't there?
There was a massive bunker up there, yeah, so you just got to be careful. Ball below her feet, so trying to probably work with the slope. Again, she's pretty straight in her approaches.
Really good hit.
Trying to work her way between those 2 traps there. Pretty much spot on, I think she got that.
So Laura now coming out
the rough, but you can see the ball. You see it's sat up a little bit, so she's actually got a decent lie.
You can really hear the wind now as well, can't you?
Yeah, it started to blow a bit, didn't it?
It was threatening to rain, but thankfully we were very lucky with it,
didn't we?
She just did a little rescue.
So this is a rescue. So this is her replacement of her 5-iron that she's just only just put in the bag.
It's a lovely flight, I think.
Since she's come back, there you go, perfect.
Perfect, straight between the bunkers.
Since she come back, she...
oh, here we go. Here's Dan here. Just checking the wind.
Here comes Bernie. Here you come, look.
Just grabbing the camera.
Yeah. Get that camera on. There you go.
There you go. Here I am.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
So the pin is literally up.
Just taking them up there. Look, there it is. There's the group in front.
Fun. We've got bunkers right, and one left, but.
So to be honest, if I was playing medal play,
lay it up.
I'd have probably laid up. But because the girls are there,
yeah,
I can go a bit more aggressive in my approach here. Because obviously we're chasing birdies. I'm feeling like they've got the pars because they're two good golfers.
I think you have to assess the players and what you feel they're capable of. If you were playing with two 18, 19 handicappers and they knocked it up there, you'd probably still lay up.
Yeah. You haven't come here to lay up, have you?
I haven't come here to lay up.
To be honest,
you didn't.
No, I promised you 7 birdies.
You have promised me 7 birdies. Yeah.
Oh. Dan, can we have a camera like that?
Look at that camera.
That's a proper camera. That.
That's European Tour cameras.
You can't try and handle that one.
I don't even think I could pick that camera up, let alone use it.
No. Imagine you trying to zoom with that.
Can't even zoom with this one, can I? There you are. Just about good in shot now.
This is one of those awkward moments, isn't it, where you wait and you're sat there leaning on your club like this. And
the guy over there, Dan, who sat down there, is thinking, what is he waiting for? He's hit his drive 220 off the tee, got 250 in, he's waiting. That's what he's thinking.
I think he was thinking that as well.
Thinking. He's also thinking it down there.
What are they? What does that one say on it?
Stick your name on it.
I'll stick my name on it.
Yeah, walk it another 70 yards forward and stick your name on it.
Bernie, you started
this. What does that say, Jordan?
You look at you. Listen to you digging at me. Calm down. Go and stick your name on it.
Nothing. What does it say on that side?
You've one long
You can't read. That's the problem.
Let's grab it. Bugger it. Let's do it.
Look, here it goes. Yes. Well done, Dan. Well done, Dan. Pick that one up, Dan. Yes.
Nice FootJoy hat. You're going to win.
I haven't got a pencil.
You haven't got any FootJoy hats either, have you?
Huh? Here comes our hero. Writing his name on that. Steph, can I have a pencil? Oh.
Dan.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Put that back.
Is that the men's?
Yeah.
Walk of shame. Let's pop that back. It wasn't even there.
No one's on here.
Because the name's not been written on there, they've written them on a separate sheet.
I don't even know where I'm putting that
right there in that divot.
Oh, hello, here he comes.
Oh, how embarrassing.
And taking them back.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Is that someone up there, is it?
Yes.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, the wind's really back in your face.
Slightly embarrassing, Dan, isn't it?
I bet he didn't.
No, but you're not either.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Am I looking a bit quickly?
Let's hit this and get out of this.
Hit and run. Started up
it's worth waiting for,
trying to work it in.
It was a great shot.
Trying to work it in.
It was a great shot.
Should see that down now.
On the 6, right on the 6.
It's a great shot.
Another
just need someone.
Can you write that on there?
Yeah, can you write great shot?
You've got best second shot today. Yeah, he's filmed you.
I think you were upset there, weren't you? Let's be honest. Hey, that's ruined my day, that has. Slightly embarrassing, yeah? Not the most embarrassing thing you've ever done, to be honest.
I mean, no, it's not the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, but at least I know I am the longest lady on the trip.
Well done you.
Thanks. Gone a bit red, haven't I?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it's sunburn or windburn or whether you're just embarrassed.
I just had this feeling that I was doing the wrong thing, picking that thing up, you know.
I played a part in that as well.
I don't think we're going to be allowed back next year, really.
That's why we get in trouble when we're younger, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You'd be like, do you think that's a good idea? And I'd just say, yeah. And then the police would turn up and... Anyway,
that's been and gone.
I think Dan hit that trap there. On
I just caught the edge of that trap. Fell in the bottom of that. Such a shame. 105, still a tricky shot because it's
I'm just thinking about knocking down.
a little bit into wind, isn't it? Uphill into wind.
I think it depends on your flight because you get it in the air, and like where the pin is, it's not moving. But if you get it up 3/4 of the way into the trees,
just a lower ball flight,
coming back at you, isn't it?
I'm going to try and knock down an 8.
Yeah, there you go, knocking an 8 down.
I can sort of remember the conversation.
So by her knocking that down, or trying to knock it down in the wind, it will take a little bit of spin off of it as well, because you can swing it a little bit slower, and then that won't rise up on the wind quite as much. Little choppy one.
Oh, Lord, that's lovely.
Nice.
Be the club.
Oh, I was unlucky.
That's a shame.
Pretty sharp.
It's just a fraction short on it. Right idea.
Yeah.
Like the idea. So
she's probably about 90 yards.
Yeah, she's got. You've got to be careful here because she's coming out of that semi-rough. You don't know how that ball's going to react with the spin, so you're expecting it to kind of rise up a little bit into the wind. But this should help her take the spin off of it, you know. Still a pretty fully committed swing, wasn't it? It wasn't like a short hold off finish. Pin eye.
Every single shot she hit was committed.
Yeah.
We don't commit to some shots.
Too good to be in there. You should have taken them off before you got in, I think.
Jordan's talking about my new shoes. Look.
They're lovely, aren't they? Another bunker for Dan. Didn't get away on holiday this year, so.
Did like these bunkers, I got to say. Nice firm.
You're in them a lot, so.
I was in plenty, yeah. Nice and firm underneath. You could really throw the club into it, you know.
All right there. Yeah, just go behind them.
So Laura just sort of 3 or 4 paces off the green, putting for a birdie.
Just enough to kind of make you think, you know, with when you grab a putter, kind of you're in between a putter and a. I think because she had that little collar behind her, she's opted with the putter because she does like to chip these.
The greens were very quick, but the fringes and it was quite long, I thought, in comparison to the actual green.
Yeah.
And also a bit of dew on them. Yeah.
So I had that reading just off the left, and it's actually gone left a little bit. What was she just tapping in for a par?
Yeah. Nice 5.
So that's a solid 5, isn't it?
She tended to do a practice putt looking down, not looking down the line, but on the line like that.
Yeah.
And then moved into position as part of her sort of routine, really.
Yeah.
She was very quick over shots, didn't take a lot of time.
Yeah. Less, I suppose, less doubt to set in your mind, isn't it? It's a great putt here. That is such a good putt. There was so much swing on that. That green was pitched massively from back to front, and that was definitely moving hard off the right for her there. Great birdie. So I should have got a good read off Laura's here. So we're 4 under at this point.
You know,
you see, and that's the thing, you see, Laura's looked like it moved from right to left.
Do you know Steph's got 7,900 followers on Instagram? That's exactly 3,327 more than me.
It's another pickup though. We picked up another one. We are cruising.
Well, there you go. There's the end of part 1. 6 holes, 4 under par.
Good start, solid start.
Very solid start, but such a great, obviously really, really cool to actually get out and play on a ladies' European Tour event. But I think what stood out to me was the quality of how the golf course is set up.
Yeah,
quality
it was.
Of the greens.
It just showed me that the golf course didn't need to be massively long to be tricky.
Yeah.
It rewarded good shots if you hit the ball straight and got it in position and played more strategically rather than if you do go and play on a European Tour event, a lot of the time it's bombers, isn't it? You can hit it where you want, hit it as hard as you want.
Yeah.
Whereas missed the fairway here, as I showed, lost ball, chipping out, making bogey or trying to scramble for your par. But if you hit fairways, hit greens, you will be rewarded.
Absolutely. Right, 4 under par. Thank you very much for watching. We will be going live tomorrow, 6 o'clock for part 2. So we'll see you all tomorrow, 6 o'clock. See you later.